Well, this is it. We are officially moving out today. The house that I grew up in, the house that is home of the builds. We built the 370Z in this garage, we built the ST in this garage, and we are officially starting our own journey today. Now, you guys seen us go back and forth to NorCal multiple times in the past week, so I'm not gonna show you the trip there. I will see you guys in about 6 hours, but in your time is like 10 seconds. Wow, my apologies, that intro was terrible. What is up? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So during that intro, I got like 30 minutes of sleep. Right now we are running on 2 hours and 30 minutes. But we gotta go ahead and unpack this car because it is packed like sardines in this thing. And my trunk is no better. Yeah, it's pretty packed in here, but I'm gonna go ahead and unpack this car, and then I'm gonna go ahead and explain one thing that we have going on with one of the cars. So I unpacked the car, and then after that I was just running around trying to buy stuff for the place, and I was running on 2 hours of sleep, so I was absolutely beat. But it's the next day. As you guys can see, it is raining outside, but I don't know, I think these garages are like heated or something because it's not cold in here. But we have pretty much everything we need to do installs inside this garage. As you guys can see, we have a good amount of room back here. Like the car's lifted and everything, and we still have like all this room to work, so it's perfect. Again, as I explained yesterday, we had something to talk about. Well, in the last video, I tried to explain to you guys that there's something going on with the wheels. Like when I turn, they like buckle and they slip or whatever. Well, we found out that the diff that we bought, what, like maybe a month or two ago, ended up being a welded diff. The reason why we didn't know is because remember, we needed tires. So after I installed the diff, I sat the car for like 2 months and didn't drive it. And obviously, since we transported it out here, that's when I found out, like, hey, you know, obviously something's like really wrong. And then that's when I found out that we had a welded diff. So I went ahead and bought a new differential. This is supposed to be, again, a 350Z, 3.5 gear ratio, VLSD. Now, what made this one suspicious, but I didn't really think nothing of it until now, I guess now it makes sense, is on this differential, the drain plug, I don't know if you guys remember, but I believe it was the drain plug that was, or no, excuse me, it was the fill plug that was stripped and it wouldn't come off. So obviously that means somebody was in there, because you can see that the pressure washer was like extremely like tightened on there. I actually had them loosen the drain plug and the fill plug, well, drain plug and fill plug, just to make sure, you know, that it's not going to strip on me. And this one looks actually in better condition than the one that we bought. So the deal was, since obviously the car's in SoCal, I couldn't just take that one back and like do a direct swap because that was an option. I went ahead and bought this one for half off, and then I guess this one I'm just gonna have to sell. So if anybody wants a VLSD that's been welded, it has brand new fluid in it, and the front cover has been resealed. Pretty much a perfect differential, you know, other than it being welded. If you want it, let me know. It's for sale. But we're gonna go ahead and throw this one in. The good thing is it's not too hard. Literally, I should have it in and out within an hour because I've done it so many times, so I know exactly what needs to be done. And the good thing, like I said, it's not hard. So we're gonna go ahead and throw this in, and then we'll go from there. On a side note though, I'm gonna go ahead and replace that light probably today for an LED one, and then I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight, and I'm gonna get one of those LED lights that goes across on the ceiling, and I'm gonna plug it in. That way we have light up top, light back there, and then I'm gonna get a strip. Of course I'm gonna have to get like some type of multi-outlet thing that plugs up there, and then I'm gonna get a strip that goes down here and then drops down there. That way if I need to plug in anything, I can plug anything right here, like if I want to plug in like a light to put underneath the car. But we're probably gonna take care of that today, because I mean, it's not terrible in here because I have this light, but when you get underneath the car, it's kind of a little dark, and on film it's a little darker, but you kind of get the point. So we're gonna take care of that today. But I don't know, kind of vibes. It's raining out here, but yet it's warm in here. It's kind of cool. So the diff is ready to come out. There's literally only 2 bolts holding it in. It's gonna be the rear bolts. But a little pro tip for anybody who wants to do this. I can't really give you a demonstration because I have 2 350Z differentials here, but if you have a stock 370Z, I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but if you have a stock 370Z and you wanna go to a 350Z, you're gonna need the 350Z hardware. So the reason why is because on the 370Z, the threads for the bolts that connects to the axles is threaded on the actual differential itself. On the 350Z, it's not. It's like a nut and a bolt. So if you want to successfully, because this requires no modifications, but if you want to successfully do it without having to go to the store and figure out like bolt size and all that stuff, just get the hardware from the 350Z that mounts the axles to the differential and you're good. All right, and just like that, we are all finished. Everything is put back together. Again, you guys can't see because it's dark, but that guy is for sale. Hopefully I can get rid of it because at this point it's just gonna be taking up room in the garage, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. But I'm gonna wait to test drive it because it is sprinkling outside a little bit and it's only like 10:30, so I'm gonna drop it and then we'll come back out later and test drive it. But I started around like 9:15, so I think that only took me like an hour and a half. Like I said, it's not hard to do as long as you have a transmission jack or some type of jack that looks like that. Okay, so yesterday it was raining and again I was running around, so I didn't really have time to come back out and test drive this car, but we're gonna do it today. We're gonna go to Starbucks and then we have to go pick up some other stuff, so we're gonna test this car out. Hopefully everything is good, cross our fingers. And as you guys know, it is going to be one loud cold start, but I was trying to wait as long as I could. It's 9:51, so it's not too early. We're gonna start this car, it's gonna die because of the E5. We're gonna start again, and then that's when it's gonna be its loudest. It's gonna die, and then start again. Right away we're at the gas station because this tire is low, as you guys can see. As I was driving, you can literally hear like something slapping, and then my tire light came on. So I don't know, it doesn't seem too low to act that dramatic, but you know, since they are new tires, you always want to be cautious, you never know. But I mean, either way, we got to put some air in there. So again, we had our suspicions that this tire is running flat and we got a little hissing noise coming from it. Came back to Next Level Tires and we have a nail in the tire, guys. Literally less than, I don't know what, 10 miles maybe? Something like that?
Sit right there.
Brand new tires. And we got a nail in it. That's crazy. But luckily they're gonna help us out. We're gonna fix it, so appreciate them for that. But man, it's not one thing, it's another. Alright, and just like that, Next Level Tires took care of us, man. Big shouts out to them because that was very unfortunate. The good thing is the tire, the way that the nail landed, it was in the middle of the tire, so it wasn't like really detrimental. It could have been fixed, which obviously we got it fixed. But if it would have landed like on the side, yeah, we would have been screwed. But again, shouts out to Next Level Tires because man, we back on the road. Just gotta wait for that tire light to turn off.
Can you warn me next time? I just lost my phone.
My apologies, guys. I've been like the worst YouTube vlogger in this video. I feel like it's been everywhere. Honestly, it's because we got here on Wednesday and I'd literally just been running around trying to make sure everything is good, buying this, buying that, going here with my parents, going there, because they leave on Sunday or Monday. So we've just been trying to run around and get everything and try to do everything. So that's why this video has been choppy. But today we're headed to San Clemente. I don't even know how to pronounce it still, but we're headed there because there's a Cars and Coffee. My dad's here and I want to show him a couple of supercars while he's here. So let's go ahead and start this car, and Lord help me, it is 8:36. I try to be considerate because quiet hours is between 10 p.m. and 8 a.m. It's 8:36, so technically it's after quiet hours, but we're still gonna pray. Okay, not that loud. And that's how you know when you've arrived. Supercars on supercars. All right, let's go ahead and do the first pop of SoCal. Whoops. That's embarrassing. The only thing I hate about underneath this hood is this part right here, because it touches the hood. That's why I put that patch, but it is what it is. We are joined by the one and only Mailman. How you doing, Mailman?
We don't call me that.
Also got Daniel in the wild. That's insane. That looks sick. Man. That's crazy. That custom fab back there. The fact that like all the red matches, like they pretty much painted this all at the same time. The question is, I was gonna say where are the tail lights, but they're down there. So, which one would you rather, the red one or that truck over there?
I like the rest of it.
Those wheels are clean though, huh?
Are you talking about the ones over there?
No. This blue one right here. Oh my gosh, this guy is into lifted trucks and king suspension. He doesn't like Fox suspension though. So if you have Fox suspension, he's gonna talk smack to you. No, this one's clean. I like those wheels. Yo, I have never in my life seen something like this. That's sick. It's right-hand drive too.
80 at 4,000, but
Excuse me.
it also revs to 8 stock, and
That's
I don't think power.
sick. Whole bunch of supercars. If you want to see some supercars, this is the spot for you, as you guys know. You got everything. Bro, that's sick. This fool's cut perfectly too. Look at him. You guys know me, I love poodles. You can't tell me, Daniel, that you can't see Jose riding in there. This van right here. There you go. We found your new car right here.
Get out of here. I don't even fit in that.
What do you mean? All right, let's go find out. Let's go find out. The door's open.
I'm not gonna sit in there.
You guys can't tell me you can't see Jose driving this.
It's got a lot of seats though.
It does have a lot of seats.
Like a van. A lot of room for Jose.
A lot of room for Jose. Dude, I would literally buy this just to see Jose drive it. See, that's one thing about SoCal. Almost everywhere you go, there's like a nice view. That's sick. Hey man, say man, watch out for that bike. So you guys know I like different things. That is hard, I'm not gonna lie. That's sick. Alright, now it's time to leave. I'm hungry, thirsty, and we gotta finish up the rest of the projects that we have to do so that we can come back out and enjoy the day. Because this whole time we've been here, we've been running around buying this, buying that, building this, buying that, running to the store, exchanging things, returning things. So we're gonna finish it up and then we can come back out and enjoy the rest of the day. Good old SoCal traffic. What should have been a 30-minute drive is like a 50-minute drive right now. At least we're in a cool car, I guess, huh? Again, I apologize guys. This video has been the most choppiest video that I probably have ever filmed and edit and upload on YouTube. But again, I'm permanently down in SoCal. I moved permanently down here, so I'm no longer going back home to live. This is my permanent residence. So I came down here, and my parents, my sister came down here, and they were just helping me get settled in. And we've just been running around this whole entire weekend. I've been finding like bits and pieces throughout my day to try to film and try to get some content out for you guys. So again, I apologize, but there's one thing that I want to show you guys. So if you guys have been watching since 2020, I'm about to show you a major throwback right now. I'm actually really grateful for this individual right here. I'm just gonna show you. There's Jazzy. I don't know if you guys remember her, but if you've been watching since 2020, we got Jazzy, me and my previous, I don't know, acquaintance. And I made a deal that, you know, if I moved out here, I was able to bring her. So I'm actually really excited because I love that dog like no other. I'm gonna be honest with you, I wasn't like the biggest dog person, but now I understand because like I love that dog so much. Like I'm willing to give up one of my cars for her. That's how much I love her. I'm not gonna lie, today was a little emotional because for the past 25 years of my life, I've lived with my parents. I'm very close to my parents, close to my sibling. And today was just emotional because like they're going back home, and I'm staying out here 6-7 hours away. So it was a little emotional. We kind of prolonged it. They were supposed to leave early this morning, like around like 10 or so. They didn't leave till like 5:36. So it was a little emotional. That's why I didn't really pick up the camera until now, because it's now like 7-8 o'clock at night. But I know that this is the best thing for me. It's just extremely scary. If you guys know, then you know. I've had a couple of you reach out to me through the DMs and just kind of, give me encouraging words. And I 100% appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You guys have no idea. But I know, like I said, I know once we get settled in, we start having our routine, everything's going to be great. But I'm just praying that, this is the best thing for me, which I know that it is. But again, you always have that doubt in the back of your mind. But like I said, I've been praying for this exact move, this exact opportunity, this exact situation for over a year now. So that just goes to show you that God does answer prayers. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, for the past 3 years, it's been on my mind about moving out of my parents' house. Because for the past 3 years, I'm like, okay, when is it gonna be time? Like, there's never gonna be a right time. You just gotta do it. It's one of those things. And again, I apologize for the choppy video. Content should be going back to normal now that things are kind of settling in. So as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Stay safe and stay tuned.